I'm here with Angela, and Angela, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself and your markets that you cover?
So I am in New Jersey. I cover Northern Jersey from the Jersey Shore all the way to Northern Jersey. My office is in Tenafly. We're literally 10 minutes from New York City.
Mhm.
I just switched offices. I'm with Permanent Properties Sotheby's International Realty. Permanent Properties owns 15 offices throughout New Jersey.
Wow.
So I used to live closer to the city, which is Edgewater area. I used to belong to the Edgewater office, which is literally across the river from New York City. You can see it from there, from the window. And I used to cover mostly the Gulf Coast. That's what we call it. Everything on the water, on the Hudson River is the Gulf Coast. But I recently moved to the Tenafly office, which is closer where I live now. And I do a lot of business in Northern Jersey, Bergen County, and I'm licensed now in Pennsylvania as well. So I work with a lot of investors in PA, and in Bergen County is mostly people that are looking for their second home or looking to downsize, and down the shore is with investors as well. I also do business in Colombia. I'm originally from Colombia. I've been here for 28 years, but I recently started going to Colombia more often. And with that, has the opportunity has presented to do business there. My clients in Colombia are very exclusive, and their properties are exquisite. So I'm excited that I'm doing that there. A lot of people from Sotheby's, Florida, have been reaching out to me lately because of the listings that I have in Colombia. Because right now with the Colombian markets, a lot of international buyers. So it's great to collaborate and to network within our network, the Sotheby's network, for those properties there.
Let's talk about Colombia for a little bit. So the people that are purchasing in Colombia right now, there are a lot of international buyers, you said. Are they purchasing homes for themselves? Are they purchasing vacation homes, or is it more of investment properties?
I would say it's vacation homes because so for instance, Medellin is the metropolitan city in Colombia. It's very green. And also is technologically very advanced comparing to other countries in South America. So as for investments during the pandemic, a lot of Europeans moved to Medellin. A lot of Americans Canadians moved to Medellin. So as an investment opportunity, it's huge because the Airbnb is a big deal in Colombia. When you buy investments for Airbnb, that the people that used to live in Medellin can no longer afford it. Because they raised the prices. So a lot of people have been moving, the outskirts of Medellin. And when you go to Medellin, everybody speaks English, a lot of Europeans. And it's a fun city too. So as an investment, when I go to Bogota, because I also have properties in Bogota, is the capital of Colombia. So it depends. Is people that are buying for themselves, because either they decided Colombia is the place to live for them, or because a big company is moving their employees there. So we have connections with the different embassies to when one of the employees is being relocated to Colombia. So and then we provide the housing. They call us, and then for people that are moving there, a lot of politicians, a lot of diplomatic people. When they have to move to Colombia, and then we provide them with the Cartagena. Everybody knows about Cartagena as the coast of Colombia. Is hot and it's fun, and so the same thing because it's a tourist area. It's for an investment and also it's a vacation. So both. I think if they all apply, everybody has different needs.
Let's talk about prices. What are the prices like in Colombia now? I mean, you're in New Jersey, you're based in New Jersey. I'm in Southwest Florida. Our prices are pretty high relatively. Are they the same in Colombia?
They're not. The properties that I have a high price tag, but they're spectacular properties and they come with a lot of land. So for instance, I have 4,000 acres to be developed. With approvals, so that obviously because of the potential of revenue, it's a very high price, right? In Colombia is the Colombian peso, So for every dollar, right now, I believe it's like 4,000 pesos. So that's the equivalent to like a third. So it's when you spend dollars in Colombia, you're definitely gonna get your money's worth, right? When we talk about real estate, so for instance, if you go to a high-end restaurant, 5 stars restaurant here, 2 people, you're probably gonna spend $200, right? If the same type of restaurant in Colombia is gonna cost you 50.
Wow.
Right. So with $200, I can feed a very high-end restaurant the entire family, like 5 people, which I've done. And it's still gonna be less than $200. So that's comparing on prices. When it comes to real estate, obviously, like I have right now a property in Medellin for 2.3 million, but that comes with 4 acres, top of Medellin, the most exclusive area in Medellin. It comes with a guest house. So it's 6,000 square feet altogether. So yes, when you're looking for something spectacular, you're gonna pay the price. But if you're looking for a regular home, you can buy a beautiful regular home with $200,000.
Wow.
The only thing is in Colombia, I don't do anything for less than $1 million because it's Sotheby's and we're looking for luxury real estate, number 1, and number 2 is for me to make the trip. I don't list anything that I don't see myself personally. So I'm in Colombia a few times a year. So I don't take on anything that less than $1 million.
Okay, good to know. Let's go back to New Jersey for a minute, because I know we have a lot of probably customers in common going back and forth. You have people from New Jersey coming to Southwest Florida. I have people from living in Southwest Florida, sometimes coming back to New Jersey for family purposes. So let's talk about price points there. What are you seeing in the market? Are you seeing a lot of people looking for vacation homes? Are you seeing a lot of people come back from Florida, going to Florida? What about that?
So what I've been seeing is now, today, a lot of people are coming back from Florida. So during the pandemic, a big chunk of people moved to Florida. It was just very convenient. And it also wasn't as expensive as it is today.
Right.
So a lot of people have been moving back, which is good for our business.
Right.
I'm in Bergen County. So Bergen County is one of the most expensive counties, right? Actually in the country. So what I've seen is lately is people who have been in their homes for 20 plus years that don't have a mortgage or have very little of mortgage and they're ready to downsize. Those are the people that are still moving to Florida. So Florida for that bucket of business is still the end game. It's still the where I'm going to retire destination. So those are the clients that I have right now that are listing their homes that are just like, okay, I'm ready to downsize, take advantage of it's a seller's market here. I don't know in Florida because there's a lot of, I'm not sure how is it in Florida. But here's a seller's
right now.
No, right now it's a very good time to sell your home. It's a seller's market. I'm doing a workshop for 7 weeks and it's every Tuesday. And yesterday we, in collaboration with the team that I'm doing the workshop with, yesterday as a team, which is like 25 people, there were 137 buyer agreements signed and only about 38 listings.
Wow.
Right? So that's a huge gap, right? We need more listings. With the buyers out there, people are still buying. People understand once the rates go down, guess what happens to the home prices?
Right. They're going to
go up again. So buy your house now and refinance later. So there are a lot of people that are still looking. The inventory is very low. So it's still a seller's market. So that's what I see here. Other is 2-family, 3-family, multifamily homes for investors. That's still a great idea, for a lot of people that, okay, I'm going to sell my home. Let's sell my home. I'll put the money on an investment property and I'll move to Florida. Florida's still the place. I've heard a lot of people saying Virginia lately.
Okay, Virginia. I'm seeing Virginia, North Carolina. Those areas. So let's talk then about your Pennsylvania business. Now is that shifted mostly to commercial or what is that like?
So what happened during the pandemic, a lot of people also moved to PA. A lot of people that still work in the city occasionally, that could work from home, didn't want to be in Florida because it's too far, but still want to be driving distance to the city. Those people moved to Eastern PA, and those
Okay.
areas are there, which is west of New Jersey. And it's a beautiful town too. It's very historical. It's charming, and it was super inexpensive. So you can buy, an acre with a beautiful home for $300,000.
So what city is this?
Which is
in Pennsylvania?
Easton.
Easton. Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of people sold their brownstones in Manhattan, and they moved to Easton. And what did they do? So they bought these properties and they enhanced them. And now with that, the property value went up.
Oh yeah.
So what's happening there is up and coming. And apparently it has been up and coming for the past 5 years. The pandemic just boosted. And so now there are a lot of developers. I do a deal mostly with investors, with people that are looking for multifamilies for buildings, commercial buildings. Because they're still very affordable, and it's going to be a really good investment, because 10 years from now, those properties are going to be so expensive. They're going to be happy they bought them now.
Definitely.
So, yeah. So that's what happened in there. And then because of my connections with the investors and the developers, now I have some properties in Philadelphia as well. And it's the same concept. Philadelphia has a really nice area, very similar to the Village in New York City, brownstones, for a third of the price.
Yeah.
So once you start buying them and developing them, guess what happens? So eventually those areas that we're investing on right now are going to be kind of like the Village, Soho price tags. Yeah.
Incredible. Well, your markets sound very exciting, and I'm sure they keep you very busy, but I'm so happy that you could come on and join me and talk a little bit more about
No, thank you for having me. I apologize that I had to do it on my phone, but no internet today. So.
It looks great. The weather looks beautiful. It's fall there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a little chilly.
Oh my gosh.
It's definitely a beautiful fall day for sure.
Yeah. Pretty weather in New Jersey
you can
today.
See all the colors. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Angela. Take care, and looking forward to working with you.
Thank you for having me. The same here. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.